Thank you, my lovely viewers, for joining me in yet another program on the Counselor Show. This is a Counselor TV. My name is Dombe Waderito. In this program today, we are looking at intentional living. Intentional living means purposeful living, a life of plan, a life of focus, a life of preparation, a direction in very clear path. Many people live unintentionally. Many people just wake up and go to their responsibilities without an intention. This program is to disabuse the fact that things just happen. They do not just happen, they are planned and they are executed for a goal and for a purpose. This is what is called intentional living. If you live intentionally, you will have quality life. If you have intentional living, you will have expansion. You will have promotion. You will have plenty. Your plenty will be found in your tent when you live intentionally. God intended that you live intentionally. God intended that you expand your territory. God intended that you be promoted on daily basis. God intended that you live a productive life. That's why he says that I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, but not plans to destroy you, plans to give you a future and a hope. When he was working with Israelites, he wanted them to be intentional in their living. He wanted them to be focused in their living. He wanted them to have plans in their living. And therefore, I will take you 12 ways of making your life intentional. And why 12? One for every month. Number one, do not start when you get good. Start now and then get good. As you do so, you will be collecting something called experience. You'll be collecting something called perfection. You'll be collecting something called focus on something. So start now. Do not procrastinate. Point number two, choose action over ease. Not everything that comes into your life is going to be easy. But when you start acting, it becomes easy. Do not let what you cannot do stop you from doing what you can. Sometimes we get blocked by things we cannot do. Sometimes, and especially when what we cannot do comes at the beginning, it is very hard for us to start. But start anyway. Do not allow what is hard in your life to stop you from doing what you can. My dear listener, I want you to remain focused in your life and start doing it anyway. Point number 4, lose yourself. You can never gain anything until you lose what is holding you back. Until you lose your pride, you will never get anywhere. One of the greatest ironies of life is that if you give up your life, you gain it. If you help others, you benefit. If you lose yourself, you find yourself. Lose yourself and you will find yourself. That is the irony of life. Do not carry that pride. It is going to kill you. Do what is right. And what is right is losing yourself. Don't carry yourself. You might be too heavy. Number 5, make a daily agenda. Every single day you wake up, the greatest secret of success is determined by your daily agenda. Do not think that it is going to happen from the blues. It is not going to happen from the blues. Make an effort to plan every single day. Do not think that the plan of yesterday is going to work today. Even if you had planned you had planned yesterday, plan another day. And by the way, your morning should always start very early. Early risers are the most productive people in the world. Point number 6, use the resources you have now. Moses was asked, what do you have in your hands? I'm asking you, what do you have in your hands? Use the resources you have today. Do not wait until you have accumulated enough so that you can start. Use the resources you have today. If you have a pen, use it until you get a typewriter. If you have a full scope, use it until you get a writing pad. If you have a small microphone, use it until you get a bigger microphone. If you have a small car, use it until you have a better car. Use what you have today, because every single day is a creation of another new way of doing things. It is very significant to have or to make a difference with what you have. Point number 7. Point number 7 is maintain good relationship. This is very important. People are associations, and associations will mean your assimilation. It means that people you bring around you are very important, and you need to treat them properly. We have done another clip on these relationships, and I want to invite you to watch the clips, and we are going to attach them in this clip too. I want to ask you that you maintain good relationships with the people above you and people below you. People by your side also are very important. Make sure that you have a good relationship all around you. It creates a good environment for you, and you maintain it, and it is going to be a good way of moving forward. Point number 8. One person is a start. Don't wait until you are a crowd. Don't wait until you are a multitude. Start things now. It is important for you to know that inside you there is a whole industry. Inside you there is a whole novel. Inside you there is a whole school. Inside you there is a big company. But you must start. Inside you there is some solution that you have. Do not ask, what can I do? I'm just one person. One person is a start. I want to beseech you, start something and let it become bigger as we move forward. One person can make a whole difference. One person can change the whole world. One person, you can change the world. Point number 9. Action rather than mere words and dreams will move you. Many people think that by dreaming and talking about the dream, they are moving anywhere. That is a rocking chair. We need to have action. Action is what converts human dreams into significance. When you act, you are fulfilling the desires of your heart. When you are acting, you are implementing the dream. Make sure that you have an action plan. Take action now, not tomorrow. And point number 10, transform yourself purposefully. We are told in Romans chapter 12, verse 1 to 3, be ye transformed by renewing of your mind. What does that mean? That transformation is a necessity in purposeful living. You need to keep on transforming yourself. When you live each day with intentionality, there is almost no limit to what you can do. You can transform yourself, your family, your community, your region, your church, your nation. Transform yourself purposefully. Let there be a purpose in your life. Before we go to number 11, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Press that subscription button. Like and share. Point number 11, inspire a second person to become. A journey of one person is a lonely journey. One person can inspire a second person to be intentional, and yet another, and yet another. Those people who can work together, when they inspire each other, they are going far. They can become a movement. They can become impactful. Inspire a second person. And that way you will become bigger and better. Lastly, my dear listener, participate in the lives of others. Use everyday life to bring about positive change in the lives of others. You begin to live a life that matters. A life that matters is a life that touches another person. A life that matters is a life that changes the environment. And the environment, the most important thing in the environment is the person next to you. I thank you very much for joining me in this program today, and I say, God bless you. Until next time, see you.